These are 20 of the craziest hardpoint endings in Call of Duty League history.
Around Selim right now. Look at the map. He is completely by himself. Alex is getting cutoff kills over by gun. Selim at some point just has to make the move himself.
This is a 1v1. He could be the hero here for Atlanta Faze. He shuts him down. He has no spawn control and realistically no support from his teammates. But Selim gonna try and do it all. There's two. Dips and darts away. Goes to the repeat. There's number 3. Selim number 4. What an incredible play from him. Somehow still alive. Atlanta Faze with hill control. The cavalry is there, and Selim, he's not done yet. Pushing through the smoke, the young rookie trying to make a play. Is it enough though? Is it gonna be enough? Minnesota Rokkr still in the hill, 237, 235. It's a Beezy's turn to pop off.
Either team can win it here. 10 for Faze, 14 for Minnesota, but now it's just Faze that can get it, and they're in the hill, Ben.
But in comes the contest of Beezy with 1. I don't think you're gonna be able to win. It's a rotation fight. It's gonna be a rotation fight, and it's gonna be Minnesota Rokkr that are there first. Atlanta Faze, you have 15 seconds to try and break through. Selim up top. He's gonna spot 1 carpet. Is he gonna win the fight? I don't think he's gonna be able to do so. 8 seconds. You gotta go. You gotta go if you're Atlanta. Selim shut down. Minnesota Rokkr. Tied game. CoDArchive push it out. They take it, or do they? Or do they? They do. They do.
But there's still so much time remaining here. Assault lines them up as Assault keeps flying though. Oh, they spawn bottom left. You don't expect that. They're going to get the close parallel spawn to Docks. But 20 points away now is Rokkr. Who's going to be left? Once Empire get blessed with the spawn towards Docks, and look how far out Rokkr are spawning.
All right, you have time. You have to group up. CoDArchive got a big kill towards the middle of the map on Clay. They are going to be 5 seconds away from sending us to a map 5, but it comes down to 1 or 2 pushes. We know how hard it is to break this hook, and Alien Shotzi, oh no, shutting it down. That's all 5 dead.
All dead.
Oh, the spawns.
They're not done yet, though. One final push for one final contest. The tournament is decided here.
They got a kill.
And Illy's there up top. They got him out of the hard point.
Got him
they
out.
might still be able to get in. They gotta fly. Go, go, go. Get in. They're able to get in. Everybody is into the point. 247. 247. It's madness inside. Rokkr. They do it. They do it. They do it. It's Rokkr with the win. It's map 5, baby.
What just happened? What?
Set up a pinch. Who is that? Sky's working blue side. He gets shut down. Cammy out of rotation. Well, he's going to slow it down for Ultra. The man, he'll take them all on. It does not matter to him, but you can't deal with that unless you got a trophy.
Yeah, you know it's a bit of a heat check where you're trying to bunny hop around the statue to challenge the 3rd one-shot. So yeah, he's feeling it. But now just 20 points of victory away from closing out this series is Ultra. They can close it out here inside of this hard point. Havoc able to take Gunfight up top. He's able to drop down and shut down another. Skies through on the flank, able to do it. Havoc picks up a 3rd, and Mutineers have gotten in. They've extended this game as long as they can hold. We'll see another hard point.
Yeah, now they're going to do it again, though, right? It's the problem when you keep going down in these holes. You're going to have to break again. You already see Toronto working the bottom side. They're going for this. Okay, they're not going to win here, but Classy, they do send them here for pressure. And this is going to slow Florida down a lot, because you already have Kleenex up top, Apartments, Methods on the hill. 3 go down for Florida at the wrong time. And while the hill is popping and you have nobody here from Florida yet.
You got to go if you're Florida. You got to go. You got to break through and somehow get in. 5 points now needed for Ultra. Frosty, he's got into contest. He's going up high. Cammy, though, ready and waiting for him. It's still a mess inside the point. Havoc is still here, trying desperately to finesse. Have they done enough? The reinforcements should get there, but a little bit quicker on the reinforcements for Ultra. Somebody's got to get the angle to shut that down, and it may have been Skies that was able to do it. Havoc seems to have been alive in this point forever, but it's Skies that continues to find kill after kill. Now sliding out is Havoc. You're still alive if you're Mutineers. You can technically win it here and look towards top blue. You've got Frosty in position to maybe get some cutoffs. He can cut off these reinforcements, but Kleenex is able to drop them. It's all going to come down to these final seconds. If Mutineers can hold and get us to a map 5, Havoc doing what he can through the smoke. Ultra, though, able to get in. Now no one can win it here. No one can win it here. There's not enough time. It's all going to come down to the rotation. Ultra are now in position to close this out. Mutineers have got to rally over. 249, 249. Ultra are in. Ultra do it. They couldn't get it closed out on first, but the rotation enough to win. Woo! What was that hard point, buddy?
Because unfortunately, I believe 2 players from New York actually do fall. That's Zoomer and Temp both dropped. Who is there to pick up the hill time, though? It looks like it's going to be Minnesota Rokkr.
And by some miracle, the Rokkr actually got those back spawns on that whole exchange, but the 5-man push to the hill is going to come into effect. The Rokkr can still win it here. Attaches trying to do his thing just to get these players in and out. He knew he had a contest for just a moment. Someone for the Subliners has to get in, but if they get dealt with too quickly, it's got to be Mac. He's in the hill, but I don't know if it's for long enough. I don't think the tick will actually go through. Mac, win big.
249, 221. New York have the rotation. Minnesota Rokkr need 1 point. That is all they need. New York need to hold. Mac was the hero player right there to make sure he got that final contest. But is there anyone from Minnesota now that could spoil the party of New York? Well, Salt hit the flank. That's kill number 24 for him. Can he find Mac as well? Unfortunately, the answer is no. New York hit 241. Asim has to go big. He drops. There's only going to be 1 more player to position to even get there. He's unsuccessful. New York Subliners. What a comeback. What a steal. What a map number 1. It doesn't get closer than that. 250, 249. We thought this series was going to be close. What a hell.
Which they don't.
Yeah, they
And
definitely,
when
they
that
had to have thought
happens,
that. They definitely thought that was the case.
Yeah, because they just gave up rotation.
4 people flooded towards it. They gave up rotation. They're going to get bailed out, I think, by getting the close spawn, despite the fact that Asim is here. So they're going to survive. That actually worked out. I thought that was going to end the game. I don't know how that just worked out. I have no idea how that just worked out. I thought they completely fumbled it there by thinking that they had the contest when they didn't. But somehow they've still got the spawns, and somehow they are still in this game, and they can win it here.
I think it's another. No, I think it's
You think it's 1
another
second?
one.
You think it's
point.
one?
I think it's 1 second again.
Yeah, it might be. It might be. God, what is it with us and
it's
cast these crazy hackney yards, Joe?
I think it is a 1 second game again.
Oh my God.
I think Minnesota just has to play rotation. Are they going to notice it? Are they going to notice it? That is the question. Or are they going to freak out the way Seattle did?
Oh, now look, 1 spawns out. Yeah, Karma spawns out. Slack spawns out. Oh, no.
They got to hold on, though. They have to hold on, right? They have to hold on for 5 seconds.
Go. If you're go, now you go. If you're Rokkr trying to get in, get the 1.
This is great for Seattle.
No, I thought they could get enough time and they weren't able to do it.
It's 1-2 again.
And now Seattle's inside. 249, 249. Seattle won.
What are these guys?
What is going on with these maps?
It just kept flip-flopping.
Oh my
the other team was
God.
gonna win. They didn't have to do anything.
They just put your...
Crim's going to keep it locked down, and my God, we're going the distance. Shotzi now inside the hill. He's surrounded. Come out with their hands up. Illy 5-2. Shotzi gets the next one, and it's Illy versus Cammy inside of the hill, trying to buy his teammates time. And it's a hero-on-hero fight, and Illy wins it. The hard point still in contest. Bans is going to get in there. How many more kills can Ellie and Crim find? 45 seconds left in the point. Plenty of time for both of these maniacs to contest over, and it is far from over yet. We are witnessing a breakdown, friends. 10 seconds now for Dallas Empire. They've taken the lead. Ultra, you've got to go, and it's Cammy at the helm. Tip with a spear. He drives forward. Oh my! It's far from over. Here comes Crim. No! An open field. Bans, the foot race is on. 5 seconds for the win and counting. Here come the streaks! And oh my God! We go back again! The pendulum keeps swinging! It is a non-stop war on the point! And now! We got a game 5!
As well, but it's Scraps on your screen. He's looking to pick them apart. Already able to take that one. Abizi, we'll see you later as well. Scraps making the play on the stretch. One's going to spawn behind him, and he was not ready for that. That's a tough one. I think that's RC's who he just killed.
It doesn't matter though, right?
Basically,
he makes it a 3 versus 2 on the hill, and his teammates can get on. Like, yeah, it's tough that he gets killed, but he allows the pressure to come through for the plane from his teammates. But now it's just going to be a stalemate back and forth. But it's Abizi again. He finds 2 up to 29.
yeah, I was more thinking maybe he thought he had the flip, but the flip might not matter.
Exactly.
Is they could just win it right now, but they do actually have the spawns for next, so they can somehow get in and stop Faze from winning it here. 3 seconds needed. Contest there for a moment. Can Scraps win it? They still need 1 second. Everyone's sprinting to get in. Aqua is there. You gotta stay alive, young man. You gotta stay alive. Get this to another hard point. I think they did it. I think they're gonna contest just long enough. I think they did it. Oh God, he spawns in the back. Sim spawns behind him. Sim spawns behind him. I don't know how he spawned behind him.
Well, they probably had to put so much pressure on that first hill, but they're able to at least get it to a position where they get the spawns. They're still holding on. Aqua is able to find 2 kills. Classic and Scrap staying alive, but there's the contest. 3 more seconds needed, and they do it again. Can they clutch another hard point?
Arceus is able to get 2. They're back into the point. Nobody's there. They spawn out, and Legion somehow again pull out a victory. 250-249. That's one way to start a series, Joe.
This is just what they have been doing. Think about this map. Not only do they make a giant comeback where they're down 80 points.
Side through the top window we go, and it's Sim in first. Finds the kill, traded out again. Accuracy staying alive as best he can. Here comes the shots. Pred can't hit anything, he goes down. Accuracy, last man, he's gone. Who's got it? It's back. Can he find the kills? Yes! One more player now from Faze downstairs, and this hard point could flip. There's plenty of time still to get the job done. Sim staying on the downstairs, gets a kill or 2. RC's with a quick contest. He will stay alive for a moment, stuns his team. Cell, trades are there. Oh my God, it's Simpson. The kills are there, and they can maybe not win it. I don't know.
Hey, massive nade. It could have been close, but now on that rotation, right? Faze will be very close to winning this game. It is now a 1-break moment. Surge, though, can also win it here. It might come down to P1. The hits coming through Church.
This is almost, it feels like the series for Seattle, just to stay alive. Force this to a game 5. Hold the line, Sim. Gets it done. Abizi on the flank now, trying to find a single head. Can he find anyone? Here comes the counter flank, and it's Mac wins a big one. 2 players now from Faze on the backside. 5 seconds for
They're not reading these spawns again. They're waiting through Church. It was 2 players' turn. Now they figured it out.
It's the turn. Mac once again, an absolute hero. Mac can't get any more though as Faze with 1 avenue of attack, trying to find their way in. Accuracy reads it. Sim's on a 5. Sim gets another. Accuracy's there as well. 10 seconds for the win now. Seattle Surge are back in this.
There we go. It's a couple more kills and they get it. Seattle, hold on. They line up for him. Take him down. The comeback of time. Seattle Surge getting it done on Tuscan. 2 for 2. We got
the kills starting to come through for them. London in prime position.
Well, the nades are coming from Ultra. They've completely cleaned them off. They can actually win it here. They have to hold every single second. Can London find their way in? Gizmo already opening up that mid corridor. Inside pushing through. Nasty looking for him. Inside and Vance combine. Ultra trying to hold
Spawns a flip.
every kill.
23 seconds away. They're holding on, but those spawns being flipped. It's caught them off guard. Ravens are bound to break through here. 3 kills falling on through. Kami needs to find something. So does everybody else from the side of Ultra. CleanX is here, but he needs support.
They have to get in. Ultra are looking to open the door. As you can see, they're ticking down seconds by seconds. It's still possible for Ravens to win this one, but Ultra are in. They are in. 2-second tick. Inside hiding for his life. He hasn't got it.
Rotation.
Here it comes then. London, Nasty diving through, finds Kami, finds one more! Not going to be it! CleanX is alive! They are still here, Ultra, but the numbers of Ravens are putting pace in! Vance with 2! Afro in! Inside's in! 10 seconds! The Ravens have to move! Nasty trying to get through! They're throwing up the defenses! They are putting everything into this! Here they come! 1v1! London! Oh my God! The resurgence.
Right, getting the information, and I mean, he's just finding so much where, I mean, yeah, they know exactly where the push is coming in from. Again, Atlanta Faze able to find that lead. A very good job here, but this scrap time going to be key, because, I mean, you look at the score, if Faze get the rest of this, they're going to be a couple of seconds away. We know how messy P5 will be. So Surge, I'm not saying they have to be perfect, but darn near close.
And Arceus, he's already going to be here, ready and waiting. Stunned up. Push should be coming. He's just going to send it on through. What a play! What a play there from Arceus. I thought he's dead to rights. It ends up being 3 in a row, and they're getting closer and closer. Now 15 more points needed for Faze. 4 in a row for Big Cell. And Arceus just continues to lurk and await. The solo mission early in the point might end up being the difference as kill after kill come through. Finally, you're able to break. It's prayed for the team kill, but 2 cleared out. and they've got control now with 30 to go.
Yeah, but Sim's making the play. He's taking the long route, so it's going to start with him. Pred, they have to deal with this, but the rookie taking over. He's on 4 in a row. You're waiting for Sim to make the play, and maybe he's found the opening, but he's going to get traded out, and now Seattle surge. If you're Faze, are you going to rotate? Are you going to fight for scrap? What is going to be the play call?
Oh, he actually gets that kill before he drops. Yeah, another teammate in.
They're going for it.
They're fighting for this scrap. They want to go for it. It's been contested for the most part.
They have the team. They have the time. They've got to get the kill up front. Mac going rotation. Mac able to get in now. Big one-on-one on the other side of it. It's going to be a BZ that's there, but it's Pred that's able to get the kill. Now, Canadian versus Seattle. Mac going nuts, and it's 4 in a row before he drops.
A teammate comes in.
Another one.
All the way down to Pred.
Pred continues to be huge. Just a couple of points in for either side. He gets the kill. You got one close, but it's Seattle that gets the win. What?
Pred, are you kidding me? The rookie of the year with 2 huge plays at P5 and P1 dismantles Atlanta Faze.
Going to put under some pressure now. Has to hold his nerve, and he finds Sim as well. And Abizi goes to the challenge. Thank you very much. I knew you were there all day, son.
Push towards the back's got to come in from Faze, but they're in danger of just being forced out. The streak comes in from Slasher. It's wonderfully played. Selling will find one himself, and it's a clean break. And Breezy finds a way through. Kuliax needs to go huge. Finds 2 towards the back. Staying alive for the rest of his team. He can keep putting the pressure on. Neither team can now win here. It's all about the rotation.
And they're sprinting for it. Already Scrap trying to get a little bit disappointed as well, but Slash is down, but Scrap's going to win the gunfight regardless. Doesn't even care. Stanley finds another one towards Dyna. Ultra are in. They are locked. Faze need 3 seconds, but they also need a miracle.
One final break. 10 seconds for Ultra. If you Faze, you've got to go. They're setting up from mid. They're setting up from Jewel. You've got to move.
They're looking for this one as well. They're trying to get into it. They get one. Sim gets a second. They're pushing the tempo. They're trying to break. They get 3, but Stanley's alive, and down he goes. And
No way.
4-9 and 250, and Atlanta Faze break Ultra at the last possible second. Atlanta Faze, Optic get the late break. That time belongs to them. And as per usual, when it comes down to Hotel J, a restaurant is where this game could be decided.
Oh, restaurant is where it's gonna be.
Oh!
Abizi, unfortunately, gets taken down by the Cruz. Now you can put pressure on through Shandy's side. Elite finds a second kill. Now you have the advantage in the trades. You just have to put on the aggression. Slasher at least lines up the first. They try to flood in through Jules. Trades are abound. They're going back and forth. Sip finds 2. Atlanta Faze still holding on.
And Dashy's able to poke away at 1. Simp and Atlanta Faze, they know they're hiding over toward the carpet side. Simp again, continuing to go, as that's gonna be 3. That's gonna be 3. Simp eventually wipes away another. And Optic, now we're gonna have to watch that lead begin to fall. A quick lead change that now favors Atlanta Faze. That tick is gonna be incredibly close. It's gonna have to be a contest for a moment. Shotzi jumps in. Dashy is able to take away 2, as now he's inside of the hard point. Celium will be awarded the scrap, but Atlanta cannot win there.
Oh, it's going to be all about this rotation. Who can win the fights? It was Illy who got a good spawn towards back kitchen. He was there first. But it's going to be all of Optic spawning in towards the back. They need 20 seconds to force game 5. They're finding all the kills. All you have to do is hold on to one more push.
But here comes the streak. Here comes the streak. Can this break open the setup? Here from Optic, Texas.
That's 3 down.
Shotzi falls. That's 3 down. Oh, Sims winning the fights on the other side of the map. Optic spawning out, Celium away. A few more points. A few more points. Atlanta, they just need a body. They just need a body, but everybody falls. Optic jumps in, Jay.
They get in. They get in. Optic need 5 seconds. Celium has to go.
Celium, he's got a dolphin dive slasher here. Here come the fights. And Optic, Texas, take it. And a photo finish at the end. Oh my God.
Have so much time to work with for a single break. You can coordinate, you can wait for the flanks. Awakening's got your entry, everyone else through the front.
Wasn't a good look the first time round. Vivid cut down immediately on the right-hand side. Awakening from upstairs now. Can they get in? You need to get in for 5 seconds, Breach. Optic, hold them back.
Awakening taken care of. No one on the point for the moment, though.
And they got the first break. Vivid, the next man in line, but it is a 2 versus 4 around the hill. And Optic Texas clean house. They turn to read the spawns, but Awakening again trying to strike.
The back line now. Illy trying to stay alive as best he can. 2 trophy systems working overtime at that point. It's 10 seconds for the win now, Optic Texas. Awakening trying to cover the boys. In they go. On the outside, who wins another one? Nero's in. Nero's in. Is anyone there? Over the top. Oh my God. Dashy crosses him up. They stay alive. Vivid. Oh my. What are we seeing? It's not over yet. Bruce can't get any more. It's 2 seconds for the win. It's the rotation. It's all down to Hook. They've done it.
The time is ticking. They have brought this back to a hair's breadth. And they are moving mad. Every single kill they need, they are finding. The Legion are fighting back. They are not done. They will not go quietly into the night. As they start to get towards the 200-point limit, the Thieves are being rebuffed. They are being beaten back on every single gunfight. What can they do?
Thieves could get nowhere near this, and this is when things start to get a little bit funny. Thieves now in the descendancy, if anything. It's all absolute craziness across the map. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Hold your breath. Vegas Legion take the lead as we head into the next hill, but it's a small break from Thieves. Legion are here at Restaurant. It is a 7-point game as we head over towards the next hill.
19 tournaments for Clayster, and he's trying to put every bit of veterancy into this comeback that he can. 2 real finds a kill. The Thieves are in kitchen. It's reinforcements for Legion. Here come the Thieves. They cannot allow this to slip now. And there is snaking going on. Octane and Envoy have broken through. Finds the second 1v1, and it's Clayster looking for the last, and they put it out. 10 seconds, 10 points. The comeback of the CDL year. Can they do it? The Thieves are moving, but they are moving into the kill feed, and Legion have just made the greatest comeback in Hardpoint you will ever see.
Only 1 player left, and they are on the point, and I think they've just about got the tick. I might be wrong. We'll have to just double check that as it goes through, but they may be able to win it here. But P2 is still in the air. They just have to contest it. Off. Yeah, Boston will contest it. It is going to P2.
We're heading over. They just got off the point there, and now with your Vegas Legion, you're not in a good spot. It's a huge kill from Stan. He won't find the second. Vivid with a crucial one. 8 seconds away from Boston. I don't know if Legion are even going to get there.
I don't think they will. The Legion now have to run through the doors. This is all choke points. This is all time. Boston have this one locked in, surely. And 249. They're in somewhere. They managed to get on the point. TJ finds 2. It's TJ. TJ. He's still alive. Beach flies in, and Stanley is going to find the kill. And the Legion are in. One last chance. 2 seconds for Boston. They fly into the point, and it's going to be away. Stanley with a 2-piece, and the Legion with a ridiculous start to their Major 4 run. What on all on earth was that? It could have gone both ways. Temp is laughing. Clayster.
Hey, what's going on? Top blue, look your boat.
Watch out your white van. Kenny's out too. He's mid.
White van, his back off.
Back off. Killed. I flipped.
He's on time. He's on the backside. He's in the kitchen. It's getting mixy, friends. Couple of kills for Optic. Allow them a chance to find extra time over towards the old hardpoint. But the whole focus of who wins this map comes down to what's happening right here at Palace.
This is exactly what we saw last week on the online qualifier match, just getting mixy in towards the Palace. It all is going to come down to who can set up properly, who can find these final couple of kills and put their team on a preferred side. Simp finds another. Now it's all on to Pred. He snuck his way through back Palace. Can he get it done?
Shots going over to the top side. Dashy taken out, but enough damage to give Pred an easy kill. He has to stay alive. Atlanta still also kind of in a conga line set of spawns. Pred for 3. Help has now arrived. 221, 205. Atlanta still in the hard point, but they're lacking on numbers. Pred trying to find this last player on the inside, but Sims pre-fire perfect. Kenny with the trade. We're still going 50-50 in the backside of the hill.
It's an all-out mix in towards the backside of the Palace. Whoever wins this next set of fights is going to get it done. It's all out trades as well, but now it's only Shotzzy in towards the HP. Everyone else on the side of Atlanta Faze are there, but they can no longer win it on this hard point. If you are Optic Texas, you are forced to make a decision. Do we continue to apply pressure? And with all those kills going in favor of Atlanta Faze, you are forced to now chalk it up. It has to be a P1 victory.
Oh, look at the aggressive positioning though from Shotzzy. He can still try to hit this, get extra timer.
It's a 1v1.
It's a 1v1 on the old time, but the pistol doesn't work out. So now we got a 3v3 over at New. Just call what it is. Tie game. Atlanta on rotation finding kills, but it's a pinstripe kill feed before the hard point opens.
And they're winning the trade fights. They're winning the trade fights. Only 10 seconds left. Can they come out on top? Optic are currently in it. It has to be perfect from this point on.
Atlanta spawning all over the map. 239, 239. Faze with a couple of key eliminations. Here comes Cellium from the front. Kenny! Oh!
It's all dead!
Atlanta cannot get back into the hard point! You want them at 5? You got it!
12 seconds before that hill is going to pop. Ultra going to have a man in all. They got to try to make the break. That is not the start they're looking for. Inside on the wings, looking for the extra kills, the damage good. But 4 players for Faze are grouped up at New.
Easy just crosses the way of the alley. And now the fight is on. You have to get in there fast. Kleenex does. Cuts through the back. Can't get the second. The hard point still in the hands of Faze for now, but nobody on the time.
And Faze have to close spawns as well. So Ultra going to have to fly. They're going to have to make those hero plays.
CQB here on the point. Faze are in. Scrap from the outside. Finds one. The back line now. The hip fire. No good. Time now in Faze's hands. The break. The break. Ultra hold.
And they're going to get it too. Insight going to clean house. The spawn is distant. And Ultra steal game number 1.
The break through the hotel. Here we go. 3, 2, 1 through the window. Beautiful shots on a fade in the second. Estriel there as well. Tagged up, but not enough for the kill. Open hard point. Over to Hydra. Trying to stay alive as a ring around a Rosie. They're looking for the check and he's behind the counter. Estriel checks it a little too late. Hydra can't get a second. 10 seconds now for the win. The tick just may work for LAG. Is anyone there to contest? Sib's got to get in there. Assault holds him at bay. No one left. Who's that? Through the window, Kismet saves them for a moment. Over to P1.
I mean, look, now Subliners have to, defend P1. They can only afford to give up 2 seconds, or not even just 1. So this is an impossible task in LAG, all 4 corners of the map.
Oh, it's not over yet. P1. Here comes Assault. Nearly impossible to hold this one down. Skies is there to contest it. Who's that? Estriel flies into the point. Tags are there. Able to get the kill. Estriel's been cleaned up. Subliners hold.
I mean, look, again, they're just dealing with the players off spawn. It is going to be Subliners head on a swivel. They have to play such a tight setup just to keep them off spawn. So LAG, do you play for the 2 seconds or do you rotate? They're going to force it for the 2.
Here we go. 20 more seconds remaining on the hard point. Fame, not fast enough this time. They don't check it. Assault now down low, cleaned up. Hard point remains.
Oh my God.
The Subliners, the second strike, not strong enough.
And they are so far away. You might have to battle for the 2, but you can't do it and you can't rotate either. Miles, we might be witnessing a breakdown.
It's not over yet. Skies has got to hold these players back. Forward you go. LAG have managed to slip forward. Skies from up top. I don't believe what we're seeing. They're in New York. Map 1. They don't let anything get through.
That should be a crime, punishable by, I don't know what, 1,000 bot shot by every single player. That is ungodly.
I'm just trying to rally guys like, hey, let's make a couple plays, we can get back in this. We got a chance now to rally, and Pred's starting to pick it up. He had a nice little double on the point. He has team back in the point. 2 he's able to pick up there. You're now set up in the hard point if you are Optic Texas, and you're looking to rally back. But if you're Surge, you've still had a pretty comfortable lead throughout this. You got to think the haymaker is going to be thrown. There's going to be a run from Optic at some point. It's getting late though, Joe.
I mean, it's just P2. This is what gets Optic right back into the game. You do have some pressure, but Kenny locking down tunnel, not an easy push. MCW, all the headies in that area. Kenny, we talked about his week 1 performance. Here we go. Not stopping here. 22-16, leading the way for this Optic Texas team. This will put them within 30.
So this is where you kind of changed the gut viewer Surge, right? You had 2, you had a nice pinch on 3 between Hook and Illy, and that was where you really took control. It's your chance to answer right back now if you are Optic. Great job in second. All right, Dear Money Hill, great job. You held it. This is where you can make the play.
Are they able to do it? Pred on the hunt, one tucked in the corner, and the corner ends up paying dividends. Last person here is going to be Shotzzy. It looks like Surge have done enough. The next hardpoint ready to pop. All 4 are here. They've won the transition fight, at least for now.
Yeah, won it for now, but remember, it was very early when Optic broke this hill. So a couple of individual one-on-ones coming on through. Abuza, RC's able to deal with the first push. 40-point lead now for Seattle Surge. RC's just trying to play his life, but gets stunned up. But a nice job at P2, getting them back in the game. But yeah, gonna need a big break, either at P3 or P4, to bring this close, try to take that lead, and maybe it's that moment. 35 seconds left. But Surge is trying to keep this messy. With this close spawn back alley, you have RC just trying to contest, get trophies down, wait for his teammates with the nades. You see both teams just back and forth trying to play their lives, and it's Illy who was going to try to slide across. It comes down to one more 1v1, and Dashy was a beamer on Arcides.
It wasn't quite as clean as like the early break from Surge, but you get what, the final 15 to 20 or so seconds, you make it messy at the midway point of that hard point. And what, you're now within 30 points. So next hard point, up the bat. Surge technically can win it here if they're able to hold it down, but they still need about 50 to get the dub. Illy, set inside, Hook, also defending. Beams coming through the door and just trying to stay up. But you got the squad here, now the big push comes from Optic. They're hitting from everywhere. First pick is through. First trade is on. We'll see who's left standing, and it's going to be Optic. It's Dashy with 2. There's a team kill from Kenny, but Kenny also takes one down. So you get in fast is exactly what you had to do. Chance for a potential lead change here if you can hold it down.
And that just starts with Shotzzy. He found a pinch, found an opening, and he just goes right through the door. As soon as he gets the first blood, his teammates' back apartments just fly on through. They knew that one player was spawning out for Surge. They had the 4 versus 3. They took advantage of it. Lead change is imminent here for Optic Texas. A great job battling back at P3 and P4. And now you can already see Seattle Surge, Abuza set up. You have Illy at P2, so they're gonna need another break to try to win this game.
Since the opening moments, it has been Surge in front. Now tied up 2-11. No actual lead chase technically, and Surge will get the next tick, but Optic have battled back in this game. Now the P5, the ticket push coming in from Kenny and Shotzzy. They're trying to wrap around behind. They're able to do just that. Kenny with the tags, Kenny with 2, Kenny with the opener, and now Trophy onto the point. An early break from Big Ken as he goes huge and sets up Shotzzy. Dashy there with the follow-up, and Optic with a chance to win it on this point.
6 in a row for Dashy, cruise missile in hand, but what a play by Kenny. 29th kill, but just sneaks on through the crates, leads to the break. There was nobody P2, or maybe he just caught a timing. Watching that cross to the crates, somehow is able to get through. They had no idea that he was there. Finds the 2-piece, so now Surge, they need a break here. Optic can win it. You still have the cruise as well on Dashy if he wants to use it, but just gonna opt for the gun, because he's on 8 in a row.
Wait,
you get the tick.
Wait.
I'm pretty sure you have it if you are Optic.
Yeah, I think they're good. This should go through. Optic rally, they got the final tick. They get the dub. I thought we were going further. I thought they had enough there for Surge to break in, but if you're Optic, you're down what? 50 to 100 points throughout nearly the entire game, but you fire back in the last couple of hard points. Kenny goes massive.
Look who has the spawns for new. Atlanta with that advantage, but the time, the game, Thieves can win it on P1.
Oh, not anymore. Just managing to stop it. But the problem is, you gotta get real close with Scrap shooting like this. Dangerous moment right now. Time essential. Envoy sneaks in, grabs a moment here or there. Rotation to P2 done. Faze now in position. Have they accounted for Hydra? They could not. The flank is now open. I've got no idea how he found that kill.
On the minimap, that makes no sense, but Selim, he's been a hero once. He's got to be a hero again. LA Thieves on the time, but that is the 4-man wipe. 243 to 210 in that moment. Thieves on the prowl.
Perfect swap of placement. Here we go. Once again, another pinch from Hydra. Through the front, we now go. Time ticking away for Faze. Hydra's pinch. Will it work out? No, he's been spotted. Has he been dealt with? He's in.
What?
Just to get the kills.
Okay.
Doesn't get enough. His teammates lose the front, so we're looking at a lead change momentarily. My God, what a hard point.
Each have to contest for about 4 seconds, or you're gonna get them off the time, and Scrap with the nade gets them off the time. You're still gonna have to contest for at least 2 more to force the rotation. Atlanta Faze can still win it here, and Selim wants it.
Oh boy, can he get it done? No, we can't get close enough. The game is going to keep going. No one's close. No nades. No nothing. Game 5. Atlanta Faze. What a comeback.
Blackout 6, baby.
It's gonna be a good year. And he just needs to wait. He's waiting for his teammates to get in the mix, and he can't quite get it done. But Insight and Jodeci do so. Front pressure's open. You're blocking the spawns. Rancor, last man standing, and the smooth moves are not good enough. Another break on P2 rolling through. This time, Ultra a little bit more desperate to hold on. Heretics playing at a light speed for the moment. Kleenex is there to match it.
Yeah, Kleenex's two-piece might have just saved it. This hardpoint is going to stay in the hands of Ultra. Rotation done. Once more to the kitchen, and what a bloodbath this is about to be. Lead change Ultra, but for how long? Real now looking forward the rotation. Can't get it. It's Thieves. Medals. No, he's down as well. Ultra are in.
That's the entry you were looking for. It's the one you're gonna get, and you get the trophies on time as well. Heretics, you get one attempt to make this break.
One break's all it takes. Heretics looking to stay alive in the series. Insight from Jim, getting the reps in. Still holding it from the front. Ultra looking to get the win right here and now. Medals trying to find anything. There's a pinch, there's an opening, and there's a chance. The Heretics are in. Can they stay alive? It's pistols, and we're screeching to stay alive now.
That's all for 6 seconds. There's the first set of trades rolling through. There's the next set in Kleenex. The last one alive from Ultra, and he does not last. Now it is Ultra. How the tables turn. One break attempt for the game.
Oh my goodness, here we go. Real with a corner, finds his, and no one left from Ultra's close enough. Rancor gets it, Joe's in, done, down and out. Their comeback is there. Game 5. It's another banger on Skyline from the Heretics. Lins in the feed at 33.
And we have seen time and time again, Guerrillas, mate, have set themselves apart on P2 because of the breaks that they were able to get. Now it's going to be a desperation hold in the two-piece machine that has been Lins all game, delivers smooth moves and 37 kills. Will it be enough?
Spewing comms, holding on a P2, now through the front door. Priester with a detonate, can he keep at bay? From down low as well. Thieves looking for one decent break. There's the contest. Here comes the slide. Kills all over the place. Thieves break. Skies, can he find any? One down. Break is there. Thieves are in.
That is instantaneous, and they are gonna keep and maintain this lead. Unfortunate team kill. Gonna slow down the push. Guerrillas may trying to hit it through both angles, but they don't block the spawn. You got the reinforcements, but now it's just Envoy by his lonesome, and he is simply overwhelmed. P2 has been a bloodbath, as has this game. It's not just Lins that's gonna get a 40 bomb. Scrap is there too.
Scrap fighting for it as well. Kiz puts it all on the line. Ghosty now brought down. Trades done. Spawns bad. Envoy the only man on the point right now. The Thieves have got a journey to get across, and Kiz wins his big one over to Hydra. Hardpoint now at the ready, and this is for the game.
And he's just checked everything. He's got his teammates pushed out the hot tub. Good side doesn't matter for this rotation just yet. It's the battle for the time, and Hydra cannot get it. Kismet somehow finds the way to get inside. Guerrillas might just tie this game up.
Is with a break. Lead change. Here we go. Ghosty waiting for the boys. Has to find the angle there. Envoy takes a quick dip. You got Lins from upstairs brought down. Here we go. One good break's all you need for the Thieves. There's the entry. 3, 4, all down.
They've crushed the timing, and they catch Lins as well. Look at that spawn awareness. Scrap going to check for the block. They got it. Everybody turn around. We got him in the trap.
Got him in the trap. We cannot win the game here, but we can look towards a new hardpoint as well. That's where the Guerrillas, mate, are going for. Trying to find something on the other side. Oh, Skies. Can you get it? Yes. A break at the last possible moment, but the hardpoint is not yours. Far right-hand side of the minimap. Thieves are on the run.
Ghosty, I think he's just a prophet. It comes down to P4. This is for the game, and it's Hydra that might just seal it. Everybody dead, wiped off the map. That might just be game.
That is it. Hydra calls it. Contest. Envoy. Priester. It's not over yet. Holding it down. Lins is in. It's not over yet. Lins is in. Holding the point. The contest. One more kill. Kismet down. My God, what a hard point.
Dios mío.
The headphones are already gone. What a game. And Kiz head in his lap. What an unbelievable map. I don't believe what we've just seen. We're going to need a replay.
dude, and you can see how much Guerrillas, mate, wanted that game 5.